YouTube? Welcome back to the Truckin Journey. I am coming to you guys from Charleston, South Carolina, one of my favorite cities. Always a good time in Charleston. The weather is gorgeous today. All right, we got a first person tuning in, the Little Viking Coach. How are you, my friend? You still making content, Little Viking Coach? I was wanting to watch one of your first videos I saw the other day, but it doesn't appear that it's there no more. I do that sort of thing too. Jody Cox, what's going on? Welcome. This won't be a long video. I'm just, I don't know, hopefully maybe you guys can give me a few tips. I kind of did a little Google search a while ago because I just have got back at the room. I'll tell you guys while I'm here in a minute. But I was looking for a place to go. Because, you know, there's this per diem thing for what I'm doing now, reimbursement for my meals, so I probably won't be ordering off the value meal at McDonald's. But I saw there's some place called the Bangkok Cafe that has karaoke 7 days a week, and today is Metal Day. Rock on, right? But there's some wing place that has karaoke, but I didn't see anything in the comments about it. Jody Cox! What's going on? All right, let's turn this music down a little bit. We got a few people tuning in, a few people throwing thumbs up already. I appreciate that thumbs up and interaction, whether you're watching this live right now or on the replay. It's good for the channel. And my channel's been somewhat inactive lately, the occasional live video, but hopefully that'll change. But I'm in town doing some video work for NFI. You know, G&P's had a terminal down here in Charleston, well, for as long as I've been with G&P. I'm not exactly sure when it started, but most of it is port and drayage work. And I'd ask myself, what the hell does drayage mean? That's a weird word. It's kind of like drainage, but it's not drainage, it's drayage. So I looked it up. And let's see, where is this definition again? Ooh, I got to turn that off. That's a copyrighted song right there. Bruno Mars will be getting my little bit of AdSense. Well, let's see. Drayage. I saw it a while ago. The disruption has even spread to the railroads, especially in drayage. That's an example of how to use it. The service hauling seaborne shipping containers from ports to rail yards. From the ports to the rail yards. That's what drayage is. And there's actually two groups down here in Charleston. There's G&P, which has some company drivers, not as much as out of Columbia and Greer and Atlanta. And then predominantly it's owner-operators. That's out of the ports, drayage, that sort of thing. They have customers they take to as well. And then there is California Cartage Company. You guys ever heard of them? They've been around since the 30s as well. I don't know what it is with NFI likes to acquire companies just as old as they are, like G&P and California Cartage. But California Cartage was acquired prior to G&P, but when the G&P acquisition, NFI made the call to combine both out of the same terminal. And California Cartage Company is solely, only owner-operators. But I'm here interviewing some drivers and also the managers. Did one manager, two drivers today, and then got tomorrow set up with several more drivers, film a little B-roll. So there should be a video coming soon. Maybe not so much on this channel, but somewhere in NFI's. I'm kind of bumbling, stumbling, figuring this out as we go. But that's why I'm here. And I brought my drone. Let's see. I've got it in here somewhere. No, I don't. No, I don't. I left it in the Chevy. It's out in the parking lot. But my dadgum drone ain't working properly. I've got the Mavic Pro, and it's got, you know, that kind of dangly gimbal. And I keep getting this message about gimbal overload, a yellow flashing warning. And also it don't go up and down properly, and it has vibration to it. So in a nutshell, it's very crappy footage. It's not epic. It's not cinematic. It's not buttery smooth. So I won't be getting any kind of epic drone footage while I'm down here in Charleston, which is damn disappointing because it's beautiful here. All the bridges and the big shipping, I don't even know what they're called. Vessels, I think is what they call that. All these containers go back and forth to China and all that. They're all over the place down here. And man, cool houses, great buildings. I'd love to be getting some aerial footage, but I got this old guy, so I can get something from the ground. And we got the old cell phone, which is old faithful, but no drone footage is going to happen today. But if you would like to expedite the drone in my hand, there is a PayPal account linked to this, and super chats are accepted. Or drivers that want to come over this way, whether you're owner operators around the coast of South Carolina. We're not limited to just Charleston. There's also Savannah, I think Jacksonville, up in Virginia. Really, most of your ports up and down the East Coast. And from the drivers I talked to, and you guys know there's like been a global pandemic going on pretty much all of 2020 at some point in the world. I don't think it really got started good till March here in the States. But even though a lot of companies are laying off, that has not happened here. The management team is doing what it takes to keep each driver busy each and every day. It's mainly, Monday through Friday on port works because they're not open on the weekend from my understanding. Anything in New Orleans? Not that I am familiar with. Now, hey, this is probably almost 100 miles from New Orleans, but Hammond, Louisiana, we do. It's not a terminal. It's just a drop yard and a meeting point that our drivers use a lot. That's on the Texas fleet. Now that's available for owner operators. Not so much sure about company guys, but with NFI guys, I don't know everything that's going on yet because there's a lot going on. But if you would like to search your area, you can just go to drivers.nfiindustries.com, and there's search tools. You can search from your area, your zip code or customer name or city name or whatever, and it'll pull everything up that's close to that. What's up, Ralph? How you doing, man? We got old Boot Hill Brian. I'm out of the area for hiring for NFI. Well, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's the way it is sometimes. What area are you in? Hey, Wendy. Let's see here. I already mentioned that I was looking for a cool karaoke spot. I don't think I've karaokeed all year. And there's a canary trying to get out. People, I want to sing. I don't know if anybody wants to hear me sing, but I would like to sing. But this morning, I got up and left the house. Boone, my pug, which I did a video a while back called Boone is Sick, and he was having these like wicked little puppy seizure kind of things going on. I'll go into detail more about it in the video. I took him to the vet, got him on a medicine. It was something about his liver and being toxic or whatever. But then he started doing this weird like gagging thing all the time, like he was about to puke, but nothing would come up. And I took him to the vet because it went on for a few days. And Boone has congestive heart failure. His heart's I need to look up what congestive heart failure means, but there's 3 more medications that Boone needs to take every day, so it's a total of 4 medications for Boone now. I couldn't bring him down here with me, so he's staying at my mom's house for I don't know if I'm headed back tomorrow after I'm done, or if I'm going to head down to Savannah to do something, or if there's going to be more to do in Charleston. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see how everything plays out tomorrow. Then I'll talk to my guy that's up in Jersey, and then whatever he needs is what I'll do. But I may end up going down to Savannah for the following day. I'm not sure. But today, on my way here, I stopped at the Columbia Yard. And I'm not even sure of Mike's last name. I'm not even sure of exactly what Mike's title is. But I tell you, he seems like he's a pretty important guy with NFI. Younger guy, probably around the same age I am. But he was set up in Clifton Parker's office. For you guys that don't know, Clifton Parker's been the president of G&P Trucking for 34, 35 years. Like, great president of a trucking company in the dictionary will have Clifton's picture beside it because he's absolutely outstanding. And one thing he did for, well, I mean, he was in my orientation, but he talks to each orientation class just about like every single week in class that comes through the Columbia yard, unless he's got something going on. But that is the norm. And he's done a lot of good things for a lot of drivers. I've never heard a single person say anything other than exemplary things about Clifton Parker. But Clifton retired earlier this month. He didn't want to do a goodbye video or anything like that because Clifton never tries to make it about himself. He's always about the team and the company. But Mike, anyway, was set up in Clifton's office, and he is a sharp guy. I don't know everything about him, but I think he's one of the higher up guys in NFI. He's been with NFI 18 years, and he talked about the growth that has occurred over his tenure here. Because at the time, they were about a $400 million company. I said, well, that's still pretty big. You know, it was, I can't remember exactly how many trucks they had back then, but with Cal Cartage, G&P, NFI, we're right about 5,000 trucks now between company drivers and owner-operators. So here we grow again. That's exciting things. And hopefully I will be able to soon be full-time documenting part of this story to, well, first share it all internally and then share some of it with the rest of the world that can be used, I guess maybe for, you know, recruiting efforts, but I'm leaning more towards the retention efforts and taking care of what we got here and drivers having all the tools to have as much success and work-life balance as they can. And then, you know, recruiting's important too. I mean, that's really the lifeblood of any business. But it was absolutely outstanding meeting Mike, and I'm excited about the future. Sometimes I get a little discouraged when I'm driving the day cab and it's slip seating and local driving and things. Because, you know, most of my history has been spent out on the road. But let's go to the comments because I'm starting to ramble on. We're about 12 minutes into this. I was just wanting to do a short little video. I don't know if anybody's in Charleston wants to hang out a little bit, but I'm going to spend, I don't know, a couple hours outside of this room because I'm not ready to look at all the video footage from today just yet. Maybe tonight when I get back. Jody Cox saying that was my neighborhood. Neil Carter's checking in, and Mike Bailey. I hope my audio's okay. Jody Cox says, Hall's Chop House, best steaks. Now that might be even more fun than karaoke, having an absolutely awesome steak, cooked medium rare, and try to find some low-carb sides to go with it. What's up, Tony Truman? Hello to you too. Wild Wing Cafe in North Charleston by Lowe's, where you delivered to. Yeah, could do that. Talking about containers, Charleston was the second biggest port on the East Coast. Is it really? I think there's three here in Charleston. Like Charleston, maybe North Charleston, Wando. There's rivers running everywhere. I was going over the Cooper River Bridge a while ago and the Wando River Bridge. And I'm the whole time I'm riding out, I'm scouting and scoping and planning and scheming of where can I set up to get some epic drone footage. Because drone footage makes a difference. It shows perspective. I'm out of the area for hiring for NFI. I read that a little bit ago. Little biking coach, rest in peace, Jim's beard. Thank you. You're right. My beard's gone. But the good news is, little Viking, Trucker Jim is a man who can grow a beard. All men can't grow beards. They'll have bald spots or, don't come in good. I, on the other hand, I got 99 problems, but a beard ain't one. I can grow one pretty quickly. I've already proven that to myself. But I was just, I don't know, one night, and I didn't really see myself being able to get to the barber that week and the beard, But maybe in November I'll grow it back. We got Sean from West Virginia. What's going on, man? I had I had lunch a while ago at some kind of duck and dog or dog and duck restaurant bar down the street from the terminal, and it was Taco Tuesday, so you can get two tacos for $6. So I got a shrimp and a cheeseburger. The hell was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Got to talking about tacos. Somebody help me out. I had a point, but I forgot what it was. West Virginia. Okay, hey Charles, go hang out with your girlfriend. Are you home to hang out with truckers? Your videos are starting to suck. I appreciate it, MAGA Trump. Sounds like you're almost done driving and going to be an office person. No, I'm not going to be an office person. I will still be out and about in various locations, but instead of be trucking, I guess I'll be cammering. Which, I don't know. There'll be some trucking involved too. You know, life would probably be more simple for to shut the hell up and drive a truck. But my childhood dream, something I've always been passionate about, and I didn't grow up in Hollywood or LA or anything like that. Thanks for the super chat, Charles. Appreciate it, brother. And is I wanted to get into film, making movies, or nowadays making like series for, you know, the streaming service is probably the way to go more so than, you know, a 2 hour movie. How about a 20 hour, you know, 10 episode series? Or I think my math was off on there. Most episodes are like an hour long or so. And never really had an opportunity to do that. And then I started truck driving. And I had an iPhone. And I started, you know, just kind of documenting what I was going through with the main intention of so my kids and my mom, you know, could see it and I could look back over it years later. And I just started kind of getting into it. And then, you know, some referral bonuses started happening, and I started using that to, you know, get additional gear to make higher quality videos, and I just fell in love with it, and it's what I like to do. Editing is my favorite thing. You know, this whole thing being in front of the camera, I mean, that's all right, I guess, but I think the behind the scenes is what I enjoy most. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it's the role I'm in now, I'm not taking anyone else's place. This is something, well, as far as GMP and NFI anyway, has never been done before. So I'm in a unique situation. Now, it may be at, you know, other companies because I'm not in the loop on every company in the world, but the ones I've been a part of didn't so much have what I intend to bring before it's all said and done. But once again, I am kind of bumbling and stumbling, figuring it out as I go. Anybody got any questions? Cause you're right, my videos are starting to suck. I've been kind of thinking, especially the live ones, and not being on the road, you know, being at home or out on assignment doing things. And right now, my secondary camera has some issues, and this is just the main one. And the whole thought of doing a behind the scenes that's on the same memory card as all the other stuff, it kind of stresses me out just thinking about the file management and, you know, the upload process and the organization of the files, and then editing this one, and then, you know, for the company, and then editing this one for you guys on YouTube. And I was like, I don't think I want to do all that bullshit. That'll kind of take the fun of it. But with a secondary camera, which I believe the one I'm going to get, I changed my mind a lot, and I may again, but GoPro's come out with their newest version of the GoPro 9 Black, and it's actually got a front-facing screen, you know, built on the GoPro, which accomplishes the same thing as, say, you know, this does. Like when that comes on, you know, you can crop yourself and make sure your head's not cut off and all that, and you got, I don't know, halfway decent looking background behind you. And the GoPro 9 has, you know, stabilization, the audio's pretty decent, the battery's pretty decent compared to like my little GoPro that I have now. Like I have a 4, but over the 8, which the battery keeps getting better, it's supposed to have 30% more battery life, which is pretty decent. Where my battery life is not good at all on the GoPro that I have. And I don't use it very much unless I need to go underwater or something like that, I generally don't use a GoPro. I did use it for that one backing video I made way back when. And don't worry, there will be another backing video coming, but I need drone footage. I'm going to need a few helps. I've been kind of planning it, but when it does come, which will probably be before the year is over with, it'll happen in 2020 or early 2021 at the latest. But my expectation is the only backing video somebody will ever need to meet, because it's going to be the best on the internet. But we're at the 20-minute mark. I want to keep this short, so I'm going to check the comments real quick, and this one's over. So if you got anything you want to say that you want me to see, now's a good time to do that. And like you, Charles, you got anything you want to say with your super chat? I always like the super chats. Makes me smile. Charles Brandt says, I love these stickers. Oh, yeah, you got like a little coffee kind of cup going around sticker. This channel blows anymore. It's nothing about trucking. Well, there's plenty that probably are. Charles Baker, yes, used to be a decent channel. Nothing about trucking, just a gay guy with a camera and girly hair. Tell you what, why don't we make that motherfucker disappear? Y'all think I should do this? Hide user on this channel. Now, it's like he's dead to me. Yay! All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. Maybe I don't know. The channel won't suck so bad next time. I don't know. But Chasing America's good seeing you guys, and I'm out. But until next time, be safe out there and keep on watching a gay guy with girly hair not talk about trucking. See you next time, guys. Boom.